Hi, it's me, Prophet M30. This is episode 3 of my How Did They Do That series. I'm going to show you how I built the Welcome Home Plumbobs house for the Maxis Spark Something challenge. For this shell challenge, I decided to build a house for the Plumbobs, a family of 8. Here they are in front of their new house, but oh my! It's just a shell shaped like a plumb bob. How am I going to be able to fit a family of 8 in here? And these stairs open up to the roof. So the inside looks like it's outside. I thought about it for a while. The rules said we could add walls, so I decided to go vertical. I wanted to move the shell up to the 3rd and 4th floor. First, I copied the 2nd floor of the shell multiple times, up to the 4th floor. Then I copied the 1st floor of the shell up to the 2nd and 3rd floors. It replaced the half walls with full walls. I also made a basement. I used the T key to tilt the camera straight down, then copied the shell to the same spot in the basement. I wanted the stairs to be fully enclosed, so I made a small room on the top floor for the stairs to go into. It's time to start changing the 1st floor. I want it mostly open with big patios on platforms and half walls to close them in. I just noticed the build is not centered on the lot where I want it, so I'll use the U key, then select the whole build and move it 1 to the left and 1 to the back. That's just where I want it. The 1st floor looks a little short, so I'll raise it to medium level. Let's add a room in the middle. Now let's use the triangular platforms to make platform stairs. Then I added some half walls for a stair railing. Now let's add the stairs. I like the color and style of these stairs, but let's change them to a modern shape. Now we'll add the stairs in the house, starting on the 3rd floor and working our way downwards all the way to the basement. It's fun to make the pool. And then the basement can have windows pointing into the pool. Let's fix up the roof a little bit. The standard size half walls are so tall that they will block the Sim's view. They don't look as pretty either. So let's make them a tiny size. Then we can add a platform around the outside of the half wall. The easiest way to do that is by drawing a tiny half wall around the outside. Once we complete the tiny half wall, the platform fills in. Then we can raise the platform to the height of the half wall. Let's make the front walkway pretty. I used gravel to light roof on the front patio, then selected it and used the Control F key to paint quarter squares so I could paint a diagonal walkway. I also used construction quality concrete paint to add accents. Then I drew in the pool on both sides. So that completed the structure of the house. and now it was time to decorate, so I did. Oh my, I never knew you could fit so much decorating into a 30 by 20 lot. So far, all the building I've shown you did not require any move object or debug cheat commands. Many of the decorations don't require them either, like objects on this patio. But many of them do, like the rocks and plants in and around the pool. Here are the move object and debug cheat commands that I enter when I want to create them. I'm entering the commands now, and when I'm all done, I hit escape to get out of the debug cheat window. This rock formation is worth looking at. Let's find it in debug. Here are all the objects that you can use in debug, but there's so many of them. You just sort of have to know what you're looking for and where it is. And here it is. There's the one that's like this. But notice that the one that I have is taller than this one. So how did I get this rock formation here to be lower like that? The trick is to take this rock and go down a level and put it in here and use the 9 key to raise it until it's up partially into the upper level. So I'll do that. So I did 25 raises, so let's see where that put it. Yeah, 25, that was about the right number. I used the same kind of rock again over here, but I made them smaller with the left square bracket key. This big rock here is also interesting. It's kind of tall. And underneath it, I put some water sprayers for the fountain. Let's see what happens when we go into live mode. Oh, wow. And also the swans showed up. Wow, with waterfall, lily pads, and swans in the pool. I wonder if Theo can swim in there. I guess he could. One reason I use so many plants from debug is that they're zero cost, so it keeps the cost of my house lower. Also, there are quite a few beautiful plants that you can get in debug that aren't available otherwise, at least in base game where I do most of my builds. I made this TV console from cabinets from the game and debug planks. To make this fireplace, I started with a normal fireplace from the game, then put failed woodworking projects inside it, added a wrought iron fence from debug that I shrunk down, and used debug posts and planks, and added debug firewood. It's the perfect house for the Plumbobs. They really enjoyed playing inside it. Hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching.